What if the one person who smiles at your human, the one who takes their hand and laughs softly, wasn't a person at all? My name is Scout. I'm a Beagle. My ears hear more than most. My nose knows everything. That's why this story is mine to tell. It started the day my human brought someone new home, a woman. She looked like any other woman I'd seen, but something about her didn't fit. I padded forward, tail wagging, nose twitching. I wanted her scent, I always do. But when I leaned close, there was nothing. No soap, no skin, no warmth. Just emptiness. My head tilted. I sneezed once, confused. She smiled down at me, moving her lips. But my nose told me no one was standing there at all. Later that night, when she sat close beside my human, I crept nearer, my ears pricked. I always hear heartbeats, the steady thump-thump that means alive. But her chest was silent. I pressed closer, nose against her sleeve. Nothing. No heartbeat. No breath. Just a shape pretending. The first time I heard her walk across the floor, I froze. My human steps make the boards creak and groan. Hers made no sound at all. She crossed the whole room, smooth and silent, as if her feet never touched the ground. My tail drooped. The fur along my back stood stiff and sharp. Whatever she wasn't real. The more time she spent in the house, the stranger everything became. One evening, she sat with David on the couch. He said something funny, and he laughed. Her mouth moved too, wide, open, cheerful. But I only heard him. No sound came from her at all. I tilted my head, waiting. If she was happy, why did it sound like nothing? Nothing. Later, when she visited again, I heard the pack outside. The neighbor's retriever, the shepherd down the block. They howled, long, sharp, panicked. Their voices echoed through the street. But the instant she stepped inside our door, every voice fell silent. The silence pressed against the windows. Did they know something I didn't? I wanted to bark, but nothing came out. That night, I followed her down the hallway. The air felt thin, cold against my fur. She passed the tall mirror on the wall. And that's when I saw it. Her reflection was late. Her body moved, arms swinging, hair shifting, but the glass version lagged, like water catching up. Then the reflection turned, but she did not. The face in the glass looked right at me. I whimpered, but she kept walking. That night, when the house was still, I lay in my bed. My ears twitched. I heard it, soft, careful, stretching through the dark. The sound of paper, tearing, long, slow, like fabric splitting. But there was no paper. If she wasn't breathing, what was moving in the dark? I thought maybe she was gone. Sometimes the house stayed quiet, just me and my human. I let my guard down. That was a mistake. One night, my nose twitched awake. The air carried nothing. No dust, no warmth, no scent at all. I knew what that meant. She was back. I crept down the hall. My human's door was open just enough for me to see. She was sitting at the edge of his bed, her head tilted low, her hand on his face. He was asleep, but his lips moved, whispering words I couldn't hear. She leaned close, smiling, and for the first time, her eyes turned toward me. They weren't eyes at all, just deep, hollow wells. The next day, my human walked her down the street. I followed, ears sharp. The neighbors' dogs, all of them, went wild. They weren't barking at her. They were barking away from her, straining back on their leashes, eyes rolling white. None dared get close. I felt my stomach twist. They knew too. Later, I saw her in the glass of the living room window. My human's reflection stood beside mine, but hers didn't match. In the glass, her mouth was moving, whispering words my ears couldn't catch. My human didn't notice. He only laughed, as if she'd said something sweet. That night, I tried to sleep. My ears drooped, my paws heavy. Then the mattress dipped. Someone sat down beside me. I opened my eyes. My human was still across the room, snoring gently in his chair. Something else was in the bed with me. I didn't turn my head. I didn't breathe, but I could feel it lean close, closer than breath, closer than scent, and whisper my name. I don't know how it knew, but I know this: it isn't leaving. It's moving closer every time.